Okay, let me walk you through how we create a recipe in MyFitnessPal. So the very first thing that you're gonna wanna do is make sure that if we're making a soup, we know how much our bowl weighs. And what some clients will do is take a Post-it note, weigh out your most regular pots and pans, write out the weight beside them, and just stick that on the inside of your cupboard somewhere so you can always go back and you never have to do this part again. All right, so the bowl that I'm gonna make the soup in weighs 1,443 grams. Next, here is the recipe that I'm using. I copied it into the notes in my phone. I put in, just to make it a bit more specific, exact kind of brands that I used here, you know, the tomato soup, the Campbell soup, ground beef, 80%, you know, that matters. Is it 80? Is it 95? We want to get a little bit specific here. One onion is not going to make a difference if it's 60 grams or 70 grams. Who cares? Now that we have these entries, what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to copy this. And then I'm going to go into my MyFitnessPal, and now I'm going to create a recipe. So my recipes right here, top left, create a recipe. We're making hamburger soup. And we don't know the servings yet, okay? So we do have to just enter one, but we don't know it yet. What you're going to do is you're going to make sure this is slid onto bulk import ingredients, because this makes it so much easier when you just paste the ingredients that you had. And then you're going to enter this. So it's matching your ingredients. This shouldn't take long. Now it's saying 80% ground beef. We had half a pound of ground beef for 568 calories. Now you just kind of like, you can use ChatGPT for this part. You can double check using Google, or, you know, eventually you should just kind of start to learn the calorie amounts of things so you can say, does that make sense? Right away, we know that we did not mean 1 kilogram of an onion. No, we just meant 1 full onion. So we want to actually change the onion entry, but that's why we can like add this in like this to make it easy, but we also do need to double check it and fix it. So we used 1 full onion. All right. Let's keep checking the rest. You can check your labels for things and just double check that this is adding up. You know, like, does my entries make sense here? So now that we have our ingredients in here, at the bottom, you can see our entire recipe is almost 1,600 calories. So next, what we have to do, we got to weigh all of our soup. This is obviously just water, demonstrative purposes. Weigh everything soup included. And it's giving me 3,847. All right, so the bowl that I'm gonna make the soup in weighs 1,443 grams. So 3,847, and our bowl weighed 1,443. That means total weight of the soup, we have 2,404 grams. I'm gonna enter that as our servings. Okay, it's gonna show pretty much that there's no calories, right? Because we're changing servings to grams. We're pretending that equals grams. So now we're gonna go save and log it. Let's say I now have scooped out just my bowl of soup, and it was 380 grams. Now I can track this accurately. That bowl of soup has 250 calories. It has 12.8 grams of protein, 34 grams of carbs, and 8 grams of fat. You can now log that. And now every time this week, let's say you prepped that and that's going to be your lunch. Now let's say tomorrow I go and have the hamburger soup again, but this time my bowl is a bit smaller and I had 250 grams, right? Now you can enter it that way.